So day 3 action of the knockout stages began with France versus Poland, where France won the game 3-1. When the match began, there were a few chances created by Poland where a big save had to come off Lloris, and then Varane had to follow up with a goal line save. So Poland did threat initially, but France was managed to soak in that pressure, and then Giroud was always looking good, and Mbappe along with Dembele, they created a lot of chances. Giroud putting France in the lead in the 44th minute just before halftime. A brilliant goal by Giroud. He is also created some record with this goal for France. But overall, I think Dembele provided an assist, and Mbappe got 2 goals. Of course, Giroud is getting on the score sheet as well. I think Griezmann was really good in that midfield. He was putting a lot of work in defensively as well as in the attacking, combined well with Giroud and Dembele. Rabiot had a good performance as well. Varane, like I said, produced one big save. Hugo Lloris didn't look very clean with his distribution. Every time the build-up was starting from Hugo Lloris, Poland was putting pressure, and each time it looked a little threatening. It didn't look very clean there, but did produce an important save in the start of the game. Poland got one goal back, but it came through a penalty where in the 90th minute Poland was awarded a penalty, which Lewandowski in his second try managed to score past Hugo Lloris. But that was the story of that game. France putting in a dominating performance against a weaker side. I think Matty Cash there had a good game against Mbappe. He looked strong. He combined well with Kaminski. A lot of the time they had to double team Mbappe, especially in the first half. In the second half, Mbappe got a little bit more space because Poland was looking to attack a little bit more. But it was a dominating performance for France. Didn't get the clean sheet, but it was a good performance for the defending champions, and will take a lot of positives going into the quarterfinals. The second game of the day was between England and Senegal, where England managed to get that win that one with a clean sheet. They scored 3 goals. Going into this game, there were a lot of questions about what starting 11 will Southgate pick, because Rashford had put in a good shift, scored. He has scored 3 times in this World Cup so far, with one of them being a brilliant free kick. But though there were questions if he's done enough to earn Southgate's trust, but apparently not, because he picked Foden and Saka along with Kane in that attacking line. In midfield, it was Bellingham, Rice and Henderson. Bellingham had a great game. He looked really, really good. Was involved in a lot of attacks. He got an assist as well. But Foden got 2 assists in this game. Harry Kane finally managed to get on the score sheet as well. And Saka with a brilliant finish in the last goal that was scored by England. Initially, before these goals were scored by England, Pickford had to make a big save coming off Sarr, and that kept England in the match. I think that was a crucial point, because Senegal was putting a lot of pressure initially before that first goal went in. But Pickford I think Maguire also had a good game. Stones as well. The defense looked strong, and this clean sheet will definitely give them a lot of confidence going into the quarterfinals. So it was a dominating performance, a good pick. Southgate proved everyone wrong, because both his picks got a goal and an assist, Saka and Foden. But I think Bellingham really shined. There were questions. In fact, the first goal was scored by Henderson. And there were a lot of questions, because Rice is already a holding midfielder. Why was Henderson there? But I think Southgate and Henderson proved why he was there. He got that lead for England, the first goal, and then the other players followed. Kane, that was a huge positive that Kane has finally managed to get on the score sheet, and the last World Cup's Golden Boot winner is finally on the score sheet.